Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of your elect. This lesson is based off of a lesson from the Apostle Gabar of Great Millstone. And, I can't remember the name of the lesson, but I was watching and he went into the word talisman and then talked about the dollar bill, briefly, but the Spirit's on me to want to go into this. So Lord willing, this is edifying. So this is talisman from the Wiktionary.org, and I'm just going to jump down to the noun form. It says a talisman, a magical object providing protection against ill will or the supernatural, or conferring the wearer with a boon such as good luck, good health, and or powers. So this is what's on the dollar bill. So here I have from the Wikipedia, Annuit Coeptis, and it says Annuit Coeptis is one of two mottos on the reverse side of the Great Seal of the United States. The literal translation is "He favors or has favored our undertakings." So who's the favor? Who is the He they're referring to? They're referring to the Most High, or Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. So they're saying that He favors our enterprise and he favors what we're doing. God favors this. So, as a sign of good luck, they put this on what they call the Great Seal, and this is on your dollar bill. And then what else is on there is here it's right here. Slack it. It says Annuit Coeptis, which is He favors our undertakings, and Novos Ordo Seclorum, which means New Order of the Ages. And this is going to the New World Order, where you see things like the Illuminati, the secret societies and whatnot. And ultimately what you see today is this man Esau Edom, the wicked, the so-called white man, is wanting to bring in his New World Order, where there's going to be one world government and he's going to be at the top. And through this NWO, it's going to be, you're going to need the MOTB, the micro C-hip, to live in this society that he wants to build. But the Most High is going to bring this whole system crashing down. So while this time period, it seems like it, because Esau Edom's been winning for a while, but he's going to lose real bad. This is Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. And this man is he's wiser than Daniel. He has knowledge of, psychology, how the brain works, what makes you tick, what, even the algorithms, the algorithms can figure you out. I remember watching a video about a documentary about Amazon, and they had this lady, she didn't even know she was pregnant, but based off of what she was looking at, the algorithm picked up, whatever she was looking at and sent her, like baby shower gifts, congratulations on your pregnancy kind of gifts like that. This man has made a diligent search. This man has, searched out the heavens, searched underwater. This man is really trying to get his birthright back, trying to get his blessing back. Because in Jeremiah, it says that, if you can measure the heavens or measure the deep, you can find it. I'll cast away Israel, roughly paraphrasing. But it doesn't matter how much searching you do, how much wickedness you bring out. You're coming down, Esau Edom. You're going to be brought down. In that day, in the day that Yahushua returns, you're going to be sore confounded. You're not going to know what to do. But in this time, he has these, like it says, the Annuit Coeptis, Novos Ordo Seclorum. He has these things in plain sight. He's telling you all this, but meanwhile, the masses, the people, they're blinded. The masses, the world is in darkness. They don't know what's going on. But this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. So this is what this man Esau Edom uses his knowledge for on the left-hand side. You know, you have the right hand, the righteous, and you have the left hand, the wicked. You know, this is what the wicked uses their knowledge for. They don't use their knowledge to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They use their knowledge to serve their own belly, for wickedness, to bring evil along the world. But that's what they're made for. They're not made to do righteousness. They're made to do wickedness. So again, Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So they have councils, you know, they have G7 summits, they have summits where all their government heads get together, you know, and what they talk about, how they're going to get rid of the Israelites, how they're going to kill more people, how they're going to bring more misery on the earth. That's not wisdom. You know, wisdom, it brings life. True wisdom brings life. True wisdom, it brings joy, happiness. But this man doesn't have it. This is Psalm 64 and verse 1. Because in the coming times, this man is going to come down with great wrath on everybody. Jacob's trouble is here. You know, this is just you know, like birthing pains. You know, it's gonna have up and downs for right now, but eventually it's gonna be full blown. And they're making plans behind the scenes. Another pandemic, anytime, famines, evils, many things. This man has microwave weapons. This man has so much like technology, so much wickedness that he's worked on, that he's ready to unleash. This is Psalm 64 and verse 1. Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. And this is what they meet together. They have their different councils. Psalms 83. You know, they want to blot out the name of Israel, so nobody will remember it anymore. You know, they want to completely eradicate all the Israelites. They want their birthright back. You know, and you have many nations that are together with Esau Edom. Esau Edom being at the top, who's leading the charge. So again, Psalm 64 and 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So their tongue. This is the how do you say? Esau Edom's blessing was the sword, and the tongue is also a weapon. You know, not just he's a master at weaponry. You know, how he can manipulate people, how he can sign things in the law. Like right now with the Haitian immigrants. This man done manipulated the media to really make people think that the Haitians were eating cats. You know, that people were really doing this. So how much more in the coming times when it comes to persecute the Hebrew Israelites? You know, when we're not doing anything but preaching this word, preaching this gospel, preaching the truth. So this man can turn anybody against anybody. This man is using words as a weapon. Again, Psalm 64 and 3, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So they're doing all this in secret. You know, the same way that they have the Novus Ordo Seclorum, Annuit Coeptus. Hey, that's out there, but it's in secret. Because nobody really knows what that means. And if they do learn Latin, they're like, I mean, it doesn't mean anything to them. It's just a saying. It's just for good luck. It doesn't mean anything, you know? But this is their plan. They're doing all this in secret. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And because the world is covered in darkness. You know, who's gonna see them? And they call themselves the Illuminati. They call themselves the light bearers. You know, hey, even in that the pyramid thing, you know, it has the eye and it's shining, the light shining, you know, all that. But this is them, you know, who sees them? Well, the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai sees you. The men of the Lord see you. You know, the men of the Lord are telling all your counsels through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So they always looking for iniquities, how to make Jake go off. That movie, They Cloned Tyrone, they showed you that, you know, through the music, through the food, through the lifestyle, and ultimately they showed you how they just make clones of people. Not literal clones, but just this archetype of person. You know, they had the archetype of the pimp, the archetype of the gangster. They created that. You know, that took some serious studying. You know, that's some real, you know, crazy psychology right there. That you can just make somebody like that, just program somebody to be like that, and that's straight up wickedness. But fuck the 2/3. But anyway, that's pretty much it for that. This is Psalms 50, and I'll start at verse 16, because they said, hey, he favor annuit coeptus. He favors our enterprising. He favors our undertakings. Psalms 50 and verse 16, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is saying, hey, what are you saying? I favor this? I favor what you're doing? But everything that you do is wickedness? You know, let favor be shown to the wicked, roughly paraphrasing, you know, yet will he not learn righteousness. Hey, this man has been given favor, and he's used it for wickedness. You know, he says, I think it says on there too, in God we trust. So you're proclaiming, hey, we're a God-fearing country, this, that, the other. You're saying all this. So you're taking my covenant in your mouth? You're taking this upon yourself to do this? Verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. So again, let me start from verse 16. Psalms 50 and verse 16, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? So what do you mean I favor your enterprise? You know, you cast my words behind you. You know, here it is, you know, you put up, you know, swine as a delicacy. Here it is, you know, you put Mose at the top. Here it is, you put thievery. Matter of fact, verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedest with him, and hast been a partaker with adulterers. So this is what you've done. You know, this whole country here was stolen. This whole economic system is based on stealing. The money doesn't exist. You know, you're still like it says, when you saw us a thief, thou considerest with him. And you were all with it. You were with thieves. You were with adulterers. Hey, this place promotes adultery, hardcore. You know, here it is. Hey, you don't need a man. You know, just get divorced. The man don't treat you right, they put him on child support, divorce him, take his money, don't marry somebody else. But a cut, get me a cut. Give me like however much they take. I ain't never been married. I ain't never been divorced. But from seeing this, I see this is what they do. I see divorced people. I've been around them. This place just promotes all wickedness. And I'm gonna move on. This is Isaiah 29 and verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? So they've made a deep search. They've made counsel. They've done all this. They think that nobody sees what they do in them in those eyes wide shut parties, whatever they do. They think nobody knows their plans. They're so much so like that they put them out in the open. They put it in television shows, movies. They even tell you in their meetings. They televise the meetings and they tell you in them what they're going to do. They tell you you're going to eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. And they tell you this openly, but it goes over to people's heads. Again, Isaiah 29 and verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, hold on. There we go. Here, let me start. Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So let me read this again. Isaiah 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So Esau Edom has turned everything upside down. Yet it's like the potter's clay. Just because you turn this world upside down, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the potter. He's just going to slap it back down, remold it. Or if it's already been made into a pot, break it back down into dust and remold it. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Because this is going to be esteemed like the potter's clay, because even though the earth is destroyed right now, when Yahushua returns, he's going to completely destroy this place. Completely wipe Babylon the Great, America off the map. And then after he's done putting these wicked kingdoms in subjection, chaining up these leaders of these other nations, putting them in slavery, then the earth is going to be rebuilt in righteousness. So again, Isaiah 29 and verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? And this is what Esau Edom also says. He says there is no God. He says that he came from an amoeba or something like that. There's a big bang when you're looking. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is right there. He made you. You're telling the Most High that he didn't make you? Again, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So you're going to say that the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai didn't know what he was doing when he made you, Esau Edom? When he made you to be the wicked? When he made you to be the wicked? When he fashioned you this way? No, the Most High knew exactly what he was doing. He knows exactly what he is doing. This is his program. This is his work that you're seeing play out. You're seeing a man that got built up, that is so lifted up, that is so arrogant, and this man is just a base man. He's the lowest of the low. You're seeing the lowest of the low being put up in a high position. And what's going to happen? You know, he's going to be brought back down. He's going to be brought back down to his rightful position. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 20. And this is let me see here. I just want to I'm going to start at verse 16. Just going to try to get straight to the point. This is after Esau Edom is brought down. This is in the kingdom. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? It is Esau Edom. This is so-called white man. This is the man. You're going to see you in your, no longer pompous. You're going to be brought down so low. You're going to be revealed to be the true weakling. Like the Wizard of Oz. Seeing behind the curtain, seeing who the wizard really was. Just that man, that little weak man behind the curtain. This is going to be in this day. Isaiah 14 and verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? So this is the man that made the world a wilderness, that destroyed everything, that was raining fire down on cities. This is the man that did this to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This is the man that freed the slaves and then wrote another amendment, making them slaves again, throwing them in prison for minor infractions. This is the man that had the power to do this little weak. In verse 18, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. So you're going to be cast out. You're not even going to receive a proper burial. This is how dishonorable your defeat is going to be, that you're not even going to receive a burial. You're just going to be cast out. No grave marker, nothing. Just Verse 20, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. And this is the point. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. So the seed of evildoers, you'll never be renowned. You'll never be famous men. Nobody's going to remember you. You're not going to go down into history. Matter of fact, after you're destroyed, after your slavery, you're going to be completely destroyed, completely eradicated, completely terminated, genocided. And the Israelites are going to celebrate. And then after that, nobody's going to remember you. Nobody's going to care. Verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the earth with cities. So prepare slaughter. And you're going to be completely done away with. There's not going to be one Edomite. Not one. So, no. He does not favor your enterprise. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.